you'll open the door and see a toilet, a sink, and a shower. There's a medicine cabinet that opens and gives you access to the inside of the console. This is handy for technicians who may be working on the boat. One thing of note is that there's a dedicated fuse panel for future electronics installations. This is handy if you should ever need to change a fuse or something like that. It's right on the center line as you open the medicine cabinet and look into the area that's the underside of the electrics on the console. The toilet that's installed is a Raritan Atlantis Freedom. This is supplied with fresh water, so you'll need to have your fresh water pump on in order to use the head. The toilet flush control has 4 selections. The first one on the top left corner is the water saver mode. You might want to use that if you're on a long trip and you're limited on your water supply. Below that, there's a selection for water only. Water only is nice if you'd like to wet the bowl before using it. On the right side of the control panel, you have a normal flush and an empty only. The normal flush uses more water than the empty only. The empty only feature evacuates the bowl of any water, which is a good idea in a rough sea, so there's no splashing going on. Next to the toilet flush control, you have a dual panel rocker switch. The one on the right is a blower. The one on the left is for the headlights. The headlights are dimmable as well as the cabin lights. To press them on, you'll simply press the top of the rocker switch and they'll go on and off. To dim them, you can just hold the top of the rocker switch and the light will go down to being just about off. It'll ramp back up to the bright position if you hold the light switch long enough. Moving toward the center of the boat, there's an analog gauge that gives you the level of the fluid in the holding tank. The toilet control panel also has a small icon, a little light that lights up in the lower left-hand corner, telling you that the holding tank is full. You'll need to either pump it out or take it to a dock and have it evacuated at a marina. Under the sink, we have a storage compartment. Toilet paper holders located there, and there's a discharge of plastics into the waters prohibited placard. This is a Coast Guard regulation. It's good to read it and make sure that everybody follows the rules while you're out at sea. You have the sink, hot and cold, mixing valve on top of the sink spigot. And then we have the shower assembly. There's a wand on an adjustable bar with a hose. You can remove the wand to shower more freely. The flow of water and temperature of the water that go through the shower are controlled by a mixing valve that is on the port side of the sink. You lift it and turn it to control the temperature and flow of the water. On the starboard side of the head compartment, you have a large double-door cabin storage area. There are shelves. It's a great place for towels and whatever else you'd like to keep dry in the head compartment. Below that, you have access to your air conditioning units. You can remove this lift-out door to allow for access for air conditioning maintenance or service.